Coverage now at 6:03 this morning, and Casey Baylor joins us from Virginia Beach, where 11 candidates are vying for 6 seats on the school board.
Yeah, Casey, this is the largest school division in our area. The doors just opened here at 6 o'clock. What issues are the candidates facing?
Yeah, Ashley, doors just opened. About 25 people all walked in there hoping to make their voices heard when it comes to school board candidates here in Virginia Beach. Now, those issues range from threatening emails to a ban on certain books, and a lot of the candidates vying for those 6 seats are going to have to address them if elected. Now, let's take a look back in time. Now, one school board member petitioned to remove a book called Genderqueer from school libraries, stating the book is inappropriate for children. Division leaders removed it from school libraries as the debate on some curriculum books got heated. School leaders also had to address threatening emails sent to teachers, assistants, and librarians. The emails accused them of breaking the law by providing access to books that some may consider obscene. And just recently, thousands of community members shared their thoughts on Governor Glenn Youngkin's transgender policies. The proposal requires students to use bathrooms and locker rooms according to their biological sex and use their name and pronouns on official school records. And as you mentioned, 6 seats up for grabs. Districts 1, 3, and 5, though, are not voting in this school board race, as they do not have a race, I should say. That's the latest here in Virginia Beach. I'm Casey Baylor for 13 News Now.
All right, Casey, thanks. And Virginia Beach residents are also voting for Virginia's congressional District 2 race. Political forecasters at UVA say Republican State Senator Jen Kiggans is favored to win. The latest polling from CNU's Watson Center shows Kiggans and Democratic incumbent Elaine Luria in a dead heat. That 8% undecided could very well be the difference maker. And it was a busy final 24 hours for the candidates. Congresswoman Luria says she spent the day out and about encouraging voters to get to the polls. And Kiggans held a rally drawing about 200 people to ballyhoos in Virginia Beach. She was joined by the governor, the attorney general, and the lieutenant governor.
A Senate seat is up for grabs in North Carolina. Donald Trump-backed Republican Ted Budd and Democrat Sherry Beasley are going head-to-head. In a recent poll from 538, Budd is in the lead with almost 48%. Now, here's why that race is so important. It could partially determine which party controls the Senate. Right now, there are 50 Republicans, 48 Democrats, and 2 independents who both side with Democrats. Now, there are several crucial races across the country that could determine the balance of power in both the Senate and the House. ABC's Justin Finch is on Capitol Hill with that.
Hours before Americans head to polls, Senate hopefuls delivering their final cases to voters.
This is the difference between right and wrong. You cannot trust Herschel Walker to tell the truth about
Georgia Senator Raphael Warnock in a close race against embattled Republican Herschel Walker.
And I'm running because I'm sick and tired of people not loving this country.
Former President Trump in Ohio rallying for Republican Senate nominee J.D. Vance. His opponent, Ohio Congressman Tim Ryan, on MSNBC saying momentum is swinging his way.
I had more people at my rally than Donald Trump did. Okay, this thing is going in the wrong direction for him and in the right direction for us.
Pennsylvania Democrat John Fetterman also getting a presidential push.
This is a guy who has been fighting for regular folks his whole life. He is who he says he is.
Fetterman's opponent, Republican Mehmet Oz, positioning himself as a moderate.
How many of you think Washington's getting it wrong? Yeah. And part of what I want to bring to Washington is balance.
Given the high numbers of early ballots, some states are bracing for days of counting before they have final results. Justin Finch, ABC News, Capitol Hill.
Okay, thank you, Justin. And ABC will have live coverage starting at 8 p.m. We are tracking all the local races starting at 9 on the 13 News Now Plus app. You can download that for Roku or Amazon Fire TV.
And let's take a look at who's running for city council in our area. Starting with Chesapeake, you have 10 candidates and 3 incumbents: Susan Vitale, Ella Ward, and John Dietrich, all vying for 5 open seats. Now, in Norfolk, you have 2 incumbents running unopposed. That's in Wards 2 and 3. Ward 1 has 2 candidates, including 1 incumbent. Ward 4 has 3 candidates, and Ward 5 has 2. Now, in Portsmouth, you're looking at 11 candidates, including 3 incumbents, running for just 3 open seats. The incumbents, you might recognize their names: Bill Moody, Paul Battle, and also Chris Woodard there in Portsmouth. 7 candidates, meanwhile, running for 4 seats in Hampton. That includes 2 candidates running in the special election. The other 5 candidates, including incumbents Councilman Steve Brown and also the Vice Mayor Jimmy Gray, are running for the 3 other seats.